The title of the show is Patterns of Love and Beauty, and it's actually a quote from my father, who said it to me shortly before he died, about a day before he died. He had cancer and had quite a lot of morphine that I was administering to him. And when he said to me that everything was patterns, I actually thought it was the morphine talking, and got concerned that his normal, astute, articulate self was fading. And then he looked at me and said, "And the patterns are love and beauty, Barbara, and never forget that." I am still trying to unpack how and why my father said that directly to me. This show has patterns that the viewer is surrounded by, and also mirrors that have similar patterns, so when the viewer looks in the mirror, they too are surrounded by patterns of love and beauty. It's not a sentiment that I would have expected from my father in a million years. He was a nuclear scientist, was responsible for atomic bombs, essentially. So to have that kind of sensitivity and grace and delicacy was just astounding to me. Why he said it to me is also astounding. He obviously saw something in me that I need to recognize. Patterns of love and beauty are not my normal sentiment in looking at the world, and I think I need to learn that. And I think he was telling me that that is essentially how I will survive and move in the world if I maintain that. The pieces are found objects. The pieces themselves are done with hundreds of extra fine line Sharpie pens. When I'm asked how long it took to do this exhibition, I said, well, it took about 300 to 400 Sharpies.